Superstars everywhere. Yeah. Ortega. Which one we got? Superstars everywhere. Hey, how you doing, man? You doing all right? Hey, you will be a celebrity. We get about 100,000 viewers. I do, like, we all do, man. Collectively, we'll be about 200,000 viewers, yeah.
What do you got? George
what?
Metz.
Okay.
George
you from the
Metz.
state of Alabama?
Nope.
Where you from?
Doesn't matter. Not required.
Give me your camera. Turn and put your hand behind your back for now. Radar.
For both of the window tint infractions, it's 249 each. All right.
Can I see the radar?
I'm able to take care of it.
What's your name and badge number?
Trooper Andre Ross, 626. All right.
Can I see the radar?
No.
Why not?
Because you're not going to. You're free to go, sir.
Don't be violent to anybody today. Don't harass anybody's rights.
While documenting public areas near the Fresno Sheriff and Oppo's office, a journalist catches a patrol car idling for over 20 minutes with no one inside. When confronted, one officer attempts to use physical proximity to intimidate the auditor. Will the officers acknowledge the waste of taxpayer money, or will they perform walk of shame back to their office? Watch as transparency forces a group of public servants to face the camera and the truth.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Man, live at, what, 2:30?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, all right.
How do you spell that? How do you say that? Orndorff?
Orndorff.
Cool. How you doing today, nice lady?
Hey there.
Not too bad?
Not too bad.
All right. You guys have some good attitudes.
Oh, thank you.
My viewers are going to appreciate that. I get about 20, 30, 40,000 views.
Yeah.
Not too bad, huh? Nice smile right there. Great attitude.
All right.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
See down here.
Yeah, thank you.
Take a walk through here and check these people out. You guys have a great day.
Yeah, where at?
Right here, all these people. All right, check you.
Nah, they look comfortable. I don't want to bother them, man. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'll probably, go kick them down a little bit, something, and get something to eat, maybe bring some food or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I heard, though? That sometimes you guys don't let people, not you personally, but officers don't let us feed the homeless. Is that true?
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, there's a
Feed 'em
case
at the Poverello all the time.
on my channel.
The auditor documents a police cruiser left running and unattended for over 20 minutes. When he asks Officer Franco for a comment on this waste of resources, the officer remains silent and indifferent. This highlights fail in fiscal accountability, where officers feel entitled to waste taxpayer-funded fuel and equipment without regard for public scrutiny.
Right? There you go.
As long as the whole story is captured.
Hey, we can only do what we can. Right?
All right.
All right. Buzz cut. Buzz cut, Orndorff. Give me this one.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that lately. I've seen a lot of county officials that use right.
Oh, you know what? We were filming a little bit ago. There was a cruiser right there. That's been on for about 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Would you like to make a comment?
No.
We got lots of viewers.
No.
Is that part of your intimidation, is to come real close to us?
Yeah, look at it.
No, you came to me.
No, you came to us.
Yeah.
No. I was standing right here and you
Look
came to me.
at. I bet you'll back up first, and I will.
Yeah, give us some space. You came at me.
Yeah.
Right here.
Don't invade our personal space.
No,
Don't
you're
invade.
interfering here.
Don't invade our personal space.
Sir.
H. Franco, badge number 1, 2.
Officer Franco, badge 124, attempts to intimidate the auditor by walking directly into his personal space. The auditor masterfully stands his ground, stating, "Is that part of your intimidation to come real close to us? I bet you an Oppos. LL back up first." This documents the successful use of a camera as a shield against physical bullying, forcing the officer to eventually perform the walk of shame
See what I mean? You don't. So why should we care about how you think and how you feel?
All right, have
with
a
your
good day.
tactics? No, you. Yeah, I taught you a lesson, huh? Didn't I educate you today? There you go. A big old walk of shame right there. Yeah. Go eat your lunch. Superstars everywhere. Yeah. Ortega. What we got? Superstars everywhere. Hey, how you doing, man? You doing all right? Hey, you will be a celebrity. We get about 100,000 viewers. I do, like, we all do, man. Collectively, we'll be about 200,000 viewers, yeah.
What do you guys call it?
First Amendment audits, bro. You ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah, have you ever heard of a First Amendment? All right, you ever heard of an audit?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Type it in, dude. You're gonna be glued to YouTube. But you know what? Just like you guys, we have our bad apples too. So just kind of do your homework and swift through the bourgeois and find the good channels and find out what the true meaning of what we're doing, bro.
Okay.
Seed to shining seed in our organization, our group.
No problem, man. YouTube?
Brilliant, bro. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
All right.
All right. You guys have a fantastic day. All right.
This audit results in A quote, mixed passing quote. While officers Orndorff and Ortega were praised for their professional attitudes and smiles, Officer Franco failed the test of public accountability. The auditors successfully refused to identify documented government waste and educated the friendly officers on the First Amendment. The result, a powerful lesson that not all bad apples can hide from the lens of a citizen journalist. Fuel is expensive, and so are your rights. If you support journalists who call out government waste and walk of shame tyrants who forget they work for you, hit the like button. Subscribe to Auditing America for more high-stakes encounters, and comment below. Should an officer be disciplined for leaving a cruiser idling for 20 minutes? A peaceful First Amendment audit outside a correctional facility turns into a civil rights nightmare when officers demand identification from a journalist, claiming he and oppose as on state property and citing Alabama's Stop and ID statute, police issue a final ultimatum. Will the auditor surrender his privacy, or will he be taken to jail for exercising his right to remain silent? Watch as a simple recording session leads to handcuffs and a high-stakes legal battle over Alabama Code, May 15th, 30.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Okay. How may we help you today?
But that's the first thing you guys could do.
First thing, why are you here?
Doesn't matter.
May I ask you that?
Doesn't matter. It's a legally protected activity. I'm legally allowed to be here.
You got a card? May I see your ID, please?
I don't answer questions.
Fair to identify.
An officer cites Alabama Code, May 15th, 30, claiming the auditor must identify himself. The auditor masterfully counters that he is on a public easement and has and oppose. T committed a crime. This highlights fail in officer training, as the statute requires reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, of a crime before a citizen is legally obligated to provide a name, which was absent in this consensual recording.
What kind of jail? When I also ask you that, you have to identify yourself.
15-5-30 is the ID statute in the state of Alabama.
You are at a facility right now that
Failure to identify is the rest of the offense. So please let me see your ID, please.
I don't carry ID.
you don't have a driver's license?
I do, I just don't carry it.
Is it in your vehicle?
It's possible.
That's your vehicle there, sir?
Nope.
It's not your vehicle?
No, sure it ain't.
Isn't that?
How'd you get here?
That's not, is that?
How did you get here?
None of that's legally
If it's not
required.
his vehicle, then we can tow it then.
Yeah.
In the vehicle.
Yeah, tow it.
And he don't have an ID, so he can't drive.
Right, so he can't drive.
Alabama state law says you have to have an ID card to drive or a valid driver's license to drive a vehicle.
That's right.
It's not that difficult.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they don't want you here.
It doesn't matter. This is a public ease. It's a right-of-way. Citizens are allowed to walk down the road here.
We have enough to deal with around here. We have a tough
Well,
job.
good. Then just tell them the law and then go about your day.
First of all, may I see your ID, please? But I also
just
ask you to
told you.
identify yourself. You have to identify yourself. You know you can be arrested for that?
Can I have a second to?
Do you know
to
you can get
talk?
arrested for that, right?
Can I respond to that?
Yes.
15-5.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you, but one more time, you're going to be taking a ride. I'm telling you.
Under a direct and quote, threat of arrest and quote, the auditor attempts to provide a first name only. The officers immediately escalate, ordering him to, and quote, give me your camera, and quote, and placing him in handcuffs. This documents a flagrant civil rights violation, where police convert a constitutionally protected activity, photography, and a protected right, silence, into a custodial arrest without a primary offense.
I'm trying to give you a break.
Okay, so under threat of arrest, Listen,
when the officer asks you to identify yourself, you have to identify yourself.
You can just ask anybody.
Yes.
State of Alabama.
In the state of Alabama.
We don't know who you are.
Okay. All right. You got something to write with? You gonna remember my information, or you gonna write it down?
What's your name?
George.
George what?
Metz.
Okay.
George
You from the
Metz.
state of Alabama?
Nope.
Where you from?
Doesn't matter. Not required.
then. Give me your camera. Turn around and put your hand behind your back for now.
Sir, you have anything on you need to be aware of?
Nope. Going in my pockets would be illegal unless you're arresting me.
You are under arrest.
You are on arrest.
Okay.
Failure to
You
identify.
have a cell phone? You have keys?
Okay.
I do believe these belong to a car over there.
Okay, then we can tow the vehicle since it's not his. Put it in the back of your truck, right?
Take the camera, please.
Arrested for failure to identify. When the officer asks you to identify yourself, you have to identify.
Understood.
So what are you being arrested for? Failure to identify.
Thank you. Thank you.
This audit results in total fail for the responding officers in Mobile by arresting Rouge Nation for failure to ID without RAS of an underlying crime. The department opened itself to significant legal liability. The auditor successfully documented the entire interaction, proving he was on a public right-of-way. The result, a viral exposure of Alabama tyrants who prioritize compliance over the Constitution. Silence is not a crime. If you support journalists who go to jail to protect your Fourth Amendment rights and refuse to be bullied by ID tyrants hit the like button, subscribe to Rouge Nation for the legal updates on this arrest, and comment below. Should an officer be sued personally for making failure to ID arrest without a crime? A routine traffic stop for speeding and window tint turns into a civil rights showdown when a trooper orders a journalist out of his car and separates him from his terrified family. Claiming safety concerns over hands and pockets and recording devices, the officer calls for backup from the sheriff. Will the auditor surrender his dignity to these government overlords or will he expose their bloated egos to the world? Watch as a simple ticket leads to a powerful commentary on the loss of freedom in America.
So you've been stopped for your speed. Also, you got illegal tint on your vehicle, all right?
What's your vehicle?
Say again?
You got a legal tint on your vehicle?
No, you have illegal tint on your vehicle.
A legal tint?
Yes.
This is not a commercial vehicle.
So,
Don't,
you're at 2%.
don't do that. That's scratch. You just scratched my tint. You just scratched my tint. You just scratched my tint.
Come down
That's
5 inches.
This is not a commercial vehicle. You're citing commercial vehicle code.
You have a driver's license? Can you let this down further, ma'am? Can you let this down further? I can't see through those windows and I need to see hands, all right?
Just do it, brother. What? Just do it. That's what happens when you get bigger. You just do it, and then the next they come for a pole.
And I need you to let down this back window. Hey, sir. Go ahead and step out of the car for me. You can bring your phone with you and record. I'm recording as well. You're not going to do this in front of your kids, man.
No, I'm gonna teach my kids the right way, not to be
Hey, stand right there. You are in control of absolutely nothing right now. All right?
control absolutely nothing, guys.
Take your hands out of your pockets and stop doing this. I'm not going to be out here acting.
I'm not doing your stuff.
Do you have your insurance card with you?
I'll get the back of the truck.
Okay, let's go get it.
Can you give me the insurance, please? Oh, look, now he's calling the sheriff, guys, because I'm recording for my First Amendment rights. He wants a sheriff deputy, which is a true law of the land anyways. Yeah, just get off the app and text it to me. Yeah, just text it to me. He calling in a sheriff because he doesn't like me recording for my First Amendment rights. He just waved at a sheriff over. So we got a sheriff pulling up right now that he waved over because he doesn't like me recording. So they'll probably shake hands and do the blue line thing. Just text it to me when you get it. I'll show it to you in a minute, bud. We got 2 officers over here. Can I see the radar?
Nope.
So
it's okay.
So he's not gonna let me see the radar, guys.
And I'm looking at your daughter, but she's in this scared because of what you're doing.
But he's scared because of you. My daughter's scared because of these guys. My daughter's scared because of these guys.
I'm gonna write him a couple tickets. Can you watch it?
She's gonna write me a couple tickets.
That I asked you to do.
I've complied with everything, guys. I've complied with everything that he's asked. He asked me to sit right here, guys. I did it. I did everything he did. He waved this guy over here. What was your name and badge?
Sergeant Bennett.
Sergeant Bennett.
So what's the problem?
The problem is he separated me from my family.
How did he separate you from your family?
Never again, guys. I've been in Mexico 8,000 kilometers. Wasn't treated like this until I get back. My Coast Guard stops on there too. Brett, hey, go ahead and roll your window up. They're with me. 8,000 kilometers through Mexico, guys, and this is what I get. As soon as I get back, I get this stuff. And then he separates me from my family. They don't separate from your family in Mexico, but here they do, because they have egos. Their egos are so big and bloated over here, it's insane.
Stand over there.
Now he's telling me what to do again.
Nothing to do with me. I'm just assisting.
Where do you want me to stand?
Right over here.
He's telling me to move again, guys.
Standing right over by your tree.
God damn. Colon searches are coming next, guys, to a town near you. Colon searches are coming. We have no rights in America left, guys. They're almost all gone. We gotta stand up. We gotta stand up for it. They're taking nonviolent crimes and destroying people's family. They're talking about my tent. Can I see your tent on your vehicle? No, I can't see his.
The trooper repeatedly orders the auditor to remove his hands from his pockets, despite the auditor being nonviolent and already standing outside the vehicle as instructed. The auditor masterfully identifies the shift in policing, and quote, "They're trained we into oppos. Re the enemy. They're not our friends anymore." End quote. This highlights the escalation of a nonviolent encounter into a high-stress situation based on officer and quote, training and quote, rather than actual threats.
Tent on his vehicle at all. Been in Mexico, had a good time. Then I get back here, this is what I get. Bunch of harassment. They're trained that we're the enemy. They're trained that we're the bad guys. They're not our friends anymore. They came to help when they first came. Now they're trained that we're the enemies and that we're gonna hurt them. And he's asked me to take my hands out of my pockets. He won't let me see his tent. Got 2 cruisers here, separating me from my family. That's all they want, man. These are the same ones, working for the same people that put your family enslaved, what, 400 years ago? This is the same regime, guys. This guy showed up, he didn't like me recording. They hate the Constitution, they hate freedoms. They hate the Constitution. Every day they hate it. This guy's working for the same regime that put his people in slaves 400 years ago. He's working for the same people. The same ones, man. I hate to see brothers working for the government. I know they got to make money too, but that's the Oklahoma County Sheriff, guys, assisting the highway patrol here. Look, he's got me a long list of tickets there, guys.
The auditor requests to see the radar reading for the alleged speeding violation. Trooper Andre Rollo, badge 626, flatly refuses, end quote. No, end quote. The auditor correctly points out the lack of transparency. End quote. We can end oppos. T see the radar. They give each other respect, but they don't end oppos. T give us any. End quote. This documents the standard, end quote. Blue line, end quote. Behavior where officers verify each other in oppos. S claims, but refuse to provide proof of a violation to the citizen being cited.
They hate the Constitution.
You've been issued 3 citations, all right?
He's giving me 3 citations even though I tried to issue.
75 and 60.
Can I see the radar?
For having illegal tint on your side windows. And you've been issued a citation for having tint on your front windows that extends more than 5 inches from the top of the windshield, all right? So fine for the speed.
There's our government overlords, guys. We can't do nothing.
Is 264.
Can I see the radar?
Fine for both of the window tint infractions is 249 each, all right?
Can I see the radar?
I'm able to take care of it.
What's your name and badge number?
Trooper Andre Ross, 626. All right?
Can I see the radar?
No,
Why not?
because you're not going to. You're free to go, sir.
Don't be violent to anybody today. Don't harass anybody's rights. The Constitution is here as we the people is the highest law of the land. Look, handshake. They give each other respect, but they don't give us respect. They give each other respect, but they don't give us any respect. That's how it is. Got 3 tickets, guys. 3 tickets. Don't go home and kick your dog.
This stop results in A and quote, fail end quote, for professional transparency, and A end quote, pass end quote, for the auditor and oppos, S resolve. Despite the auditor and oppos, S full compliance, Trooper Rollo issued 3 citations, separated a father from his family, and refused to show evidence of the crime. The result, a documented exposure of how, end quote, law enforcement, end quote, often prioritizes ego and control over the constitutional rights of, end quote, we the people, end quote. Rights are gone if you don an oppos. To use them. If you support journalists who stand up to roadside tyrants and refuse to let the police act like, end quote, overlords, end quote. Hit the like button, subscribe to Auditing America for more high-stakes road stops, and comment below. Should a citizen have a legal right to see the radar proof before signing a ticket?